Our brain has more power than the world's best supercomputer, but there's one thing that drains this entire power, completely sucks it out, and more than 91% people in India are suffering from this one problem. And what is that one thing? It's pornography. In this video, we will talk about what actually happens inside your brain every time you watch pornography. Your brain starts believing that you are Genghis Khan. Now, who was Genghis Khan? A very famous man. Genghis Khan had 500 wives. This man captured almost all of Asia, and while he was conquering lands, he had access to thousands of women. That's why he physically got involved with around 500 women in his lifetime. And because of this, he is called the biggest reproducer in world history. And many historians found that today more than 15 million people are living who carry Genghis Khan's bloodline. Meaning, those 500 wives, their children, then their children, and then more children, and so on. Today, more than 1.5 crore 15 million people have Genghis Khan's blood running inside their veins. But what's the problem here? Genghis Khan did all of this in the real world, physically. But you are doing this alone in a dark room, away from everyone's eyes. Yet your brain doesn't know the difference. Your brain cannot distinguish between what's happening in reality and what's happening in a digital screen. Let me explain how. There is a part of our brain called the mammal brain. The mammal brain cannot differentiate between real reality and virtual reality. Whether something is happening in real life or on your phone screen, the mammal brain thinks this is real, even if it's just pixels on a screen. To understand this mammal brain, scientists did an experiment. They gave different monkeys their favorite fruit juice. The monkeys started drinking it. Then the scientists placed pictures of female monkeys in front of them. And what did they notice? The moment the pictures of female monkeys appeared, the male monkeys ignored the juice completely and stared only at the pictures. From this, scientists understood how the mammal brain works. If you give it a strong enough trigger, it will ignore everything else and focus only on that trigger. Now let's understand the biology behind this. The most important job of the mammal brain is to look for mating opportunities. In real life, when you are with your partner, with your wife, and you get triggered, then reproduction happens. Sex happens, and it happens in the real world. But when your brain sees these things on a phone screen, laptop, or even Instagram, the brain thinks, oh, this is a mating opportunity, a chance to create a baby. That's why the body responds. All those hormones are released. All those physical changes happen, the same ones that happen when a real-life mating opportunity appears. But the brain doesn't know that this opportunity is fake. So your brain starts thinking that you are Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan got physically involved with 500 women in his entire lifetime. But today, because of pornography, you can see more than 500 women in just 1 hour. And your brain receives that signal. Wow, I'm Genghis Khan. So many women around me. So many mating opportunities. That's why your body gets erections. That's why those feelings appear. That's why dopamine hits you. Those same hormones are released, the ones that appear in real-world reproduction, because your mammal brain cannot tell the difference. So the brain thinks, wow, real mating opportunities.
Thanks for watching Sajid Success Talks. Remember, your future changes the moment you decide to change. If this message helped you, like the video, subscribe, and comment your journey below. Your transformation starts now.